Support for Radio Friends comes from La Brunerie Financial, where they work to ensure a lifetime of financial security for people from all walks of life, from investment services to retirement plans. If you're looking for a trustworthy company that has the experience and knowledge to put your interests first, contact La Brunerie Financial, a community-based investment counseling firm since 1966. Learn more at labrunerie.com or by calling 573-449-5313. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Monday, June the 3rd. Pleasure to have you with us today. I've got Beth Orns with us. Good to have you, Beth.
Thanks for having me.
You are a social worker with MU Healthcare.
I am.
And today we're going to talk about postpartum depression, right?
Yes.
What causes it?
So there's a lot of theories about what causes postpartum depression. I think historically people always thought it was just hormones, and it's really way more than that. We think that there's a combination of things, poor sleep, predisposition to depression. Some of the women who have postpartum depression or postpartum anxiety already had depression or anxiety prior to their pregnancy.
And couldn't it be just the stress now of being a new mom?
Absolutely.
And all at once, you've got this new life that you're taking care of and all this other responsibility that goes with it.
Absolutely. There's a lot that goes on in that first year of life as a parent. And so really postpartum depression and postpartum anxiety can not only impact the mother, but it can impact the other caregivers as well.
Do you have an idea before the baby is born whether the mom is going to have postpartum depression or not?
So it's hard to predict, but there are some warning signs that you might want to be on high alert. So if a mom has experienced depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, any of those kinds of things prior to the pregnancy, then she may be at higher risk. If she's experienced depression or anxiety during the pregnancy, again, higher risk. Having a complicated delivery or pregnancy puts you at higher risk as well. Stresses that mom might be under, if a mom's under a high amount of stress for a variety of reasons, that also puts her at higher risk.
So what do you do?
So the main thing is just to screen. Screening is really critical in having those conversations. When we see that a mom or a dad is struggling, to have an honest conversation with them about that.
But how do you treat it then?
So fortunately, it's a treatable disease. It's the most common complication of pregnancy is postpartum depression and anxiety. Yes, far more common than gestational diabetes, which we test every single mother for. And we're moving towards testing every mother for postpartum depression as well. And but it's treatable. There are medications that are safe to take even when you're breastfeeding. There are therapy can help. And we are also providing a postpartum depression and anxiety support group through MU Healthcare. I help facilitate that on a monthly basis. So moms or dads who are struggling are welcome to come to that group. It's on the third Tuesday of every month.
Do you find that sometimes moms don't want to talk about it?
They're terrified.
Yes, I would think that they think it's a stigma.
There is a tremendous stigma and a tremendous fear that if you're honest about how you're struggling, that people are going to look down on you. They're going to think you're a bad mother.
Yeah.
They're going to think DFS is going to come take my baby. There's all these kinds of fears.
So if somebody is listening to us right now, if you're a new mom and you're struggling with this, keep in mind, there is nothing to be ashamed of.
No.
And it's more common than you realize, and there is help available.
Yes, and really, I think the thing I always like to encourage moms to think about is that if you're not going to get help for yourself, get it for your baby.
Okay.
Because babies whose moms have postpartum depression that is not treated have a higher risk of their own mental health issues as they grow up. It impairs that bonding period between the mother and the baby. And so the mom, some moms won't do it for themselves because it's all about the baby, right? But really, getting help for yourself when you're experiencing a postpartum mental health condition is getting help for your baby.
Thank you, Beth. I appreciate you coming by.
Absolutely.
And keep in mind, there is nothing to be ashamed of. If
Not
you're
at
going
all.
through this, give them a call or seek more information on the web, right?
Yeah.
And thank you, Beth.
No problem.
It's a pleasure having you here. Social
Thank
worker
you.
from MU Healthcare. You can go to muhealth.org for more information. And keep in mind that help is available, and you don't have to be ashamed of asking for help. Okay? Now, Beth Weinsting. We had two Beths today. Beth Weinsting, good to have you here.
Thank you.
Came in here. And you're here to tell us about the Strawberry Festival fundraiser for Honor Flight.
That's right. It's the third annual Strawberry Festival, which will be held at Serenity Valley Winery.
Where is that?
That is in between Columbia and Fulton on County Road 342, right off of Route J.
Serenity Valley Winery, between
Right.
Columbia and Fulton.
Right.
And
Real close to Millersburg, but
Okay.
it's got a Fulton address.
Yeah. So what are you doing at the Strawberry Festival?
Well, we're going to have lots of things going on. It goes from 4 to 9:30, but for early arrivals,
4 to 9:30 when?
June 8th.
Okay.
And we're going to have music starting at 2 o'clock, live music starting at 2 o'clock. For the early arrivers, they will have food trucks, lots of vendors selling homemade items, selling direct sale items such as Tupperware, stuff like that, but mainly homemade items.
You're going to have strawberries too?
Lots of strawberries.
Okay. All right.
We're going to sell strawberry ice cream, strawberry
love
funnel
strawberry ice cream.
cakes, strawberry snow cones.
Strawberry funnel cake?
Yeah.
I've never heard of strawberry
I
funnel
think
cake.
it's a funnel cake with strawberries on top.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. But strawberry ice cream, and you will be able to purchase
You will be
strawberries.
able to purchase these things, yes.
Yeah. I mean, you can buy quarts of strawberries if you want to, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. And all of this is a fundraiser for Honor Flight.
That's correct.
Now, I think most people know what Honor Flight is, but if there's a couple out there that don't, explain what Honor
Well,
Flight
the Honor Flight is an organization that takes veterans to Washington, D.C. to see the memorials.
Right.
And it's a 24-hour turnaround. They leave and they're back home within 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's a long day.
It is. It is, but it's a memorable day and something that a lot of these vets would not be able to experience if it were not for Honor
That's
Flight.
right. That's right. Many of these people cannot afford it, and it costs about $300 to send one veteran to see
Washington.
the memorials. Yeah.
So how much money are you hoping that you'll raise?
Well, we're hoping to raise enough money to send about 25 veterans. So
Oh.
that'd be about $7,500 is
Okay.
what we're hoping to raise.
All right. Well, best of luck. The festival is on June the 8th.
June the 8th,
Serenity Winery.
Serenity Valley Winery.
Serenity Valley
Winery. Yeah, it's a tongue twister.
It is, isn't it? Between Columbia and Fulton.
That's correct.
Okay. And hopefully you'll raise that $7,500 from what time in the mornings to start?
It starts at 4:30 in the afternoon.
4:30 in the afternoon.
But we'll start letting people in around 2.
Okay. Okay. Beth, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for
Is
letting
there a
me be
website
here.
or a phone number people
Yes,
can call?
Mid-Mo Strawberry Festival at gmail.com.
Okay, so they can email that.
Yes.
Mid-Mo Strawberry Festival at gmail.com. Phone
Right.
number?
I don't have a phone number of
Okay,
anybody.
just email for more information.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Beth. I appreciate you coming by.
Thank you for having me.
Bye-bye.